Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing, and before we get started, you guys are always asking me. I stack gold and silver bullion, so I'm going to post links down below if you guys are interested in gold bullion or silver bullion. I got a link down here with silver. I'm going to put some gold ones down here. It helps support the channel. Don't have silver, use my link right here. You click on 1 ounce Buffalo silver round. Use old Vincenzo's link. You just click on that. Click through, it brings you right to the homepage, right, of a trusted bullion dealer. And then you go to silver rounds. I only buy whole ounces or more. I never buy fractional rounds. You don't get enough silver for your buck. And then the ones I own a ton of is the 1 ounce silver round Buffalo Indian design. You've seen me show you a few coins, but you want to buy bullion coins or bars because they have the cheapest over spot price. You don't want to be paying extra for collectible coins or rare coins. But use my link if you don't own any silver bullion or you want to get a great deal on some silver rounds. The premium over spot is still about $3, $4, which is just the new normal since COVID. They give you free shipping if you order over a certain amount, and it ships within a couple of business days. So within 5 business days from the time of your purchase, you will have your silver bullion. So if you want to help support the channel, I got multiple links down below. I got my Bitget partnership link, right? I got my link to where if you want to watch my live video stream tonight, you can watch that on Twitter. We had 10 people yesterday in our first one, so that was really, really good, right? But if you want to use Amazon links down below, but most importantly, you guys, since I've started and I harp on the gold and silver, and it's down now, so it's a great time to buy physical bullion to preserve your wealth. It's real money. It's God's money, as Robert Kiyosaki says, because you can't print it. You can't create it. What is there, right? So if you don't have any bullion and you've wanted to buy bullion, I'm going to start putting links of bullion that I own and that I buy and that I continue to buy down below, like the 1 ounce American Buffaloes. I usually buy them in tubes of 20 because then they come with a nice tube, right? So that's usually how I buy those. And I'm going to start putting the gold bullion and gold coins that I own. And then if you guys want to invest some of your money, that's a great spot to have it. And it's a great spot to preserve your wealth. It's inflation proof, right? Because gold goes up over time with inflation to where you can exchange that out for a commodity or a good, and you can still buy the same amount of commodity or good that you could have bought 5 years ago, 10 years ago. The gold bullion that I bought a few years ago still buys the same amount of stuff that it could buy back when I first bought the bar, versus if I had that same dollar amount in dollars, it can buy less oil, less food, less clothes, etc. Right? So use those links down below if you want to buy some bullion. If you've never bought any bullion, it's a great time to at least have some. If you don't have 1 ounce of gold, you should at least buy 1 ounce of gold. If you don't have 100 ounces of silver, you should at least buy 100 ounces of silver, right? So that's that over there. We'll give you a quick price update. You can see the Bitcoin price continues to flush, and it's in this bear flag that we've been telling you about. And to me, it looks like it's coming down to that 21,209. It just seems like it has to, whether it consolidates up here a little bit longer, right? Even if this is going to try to break to the upside for a short-term rally, this has to come back down here. Even if it's going to eventually reverse back to the upside, I think before it breaches any of these highs right here, I think we're coming down here to 21,090. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. I keep it to you straight. I shoot you straight. Unlike all these fleece heisters and shysters and criminal gangsters out there and the henchmen that are out there promoting nonsense, right? Every time the price moves a couple percent. Same thing with Ethereum. You can see we were talking about if it dips back below this 1669, it's coming down to 1269. And if we zoom in and isolate, oh, that's right, old Vincenzo said isolate closer, you can see right now it's threatening, click that off, it's threatening to fall back through this. It got below the 200 day. It's trying to get a little bounce back, but what usually happens is you get a little bit of a bounce back, maybe come back up into the supply zone, and then it loses it again, and then it's a steep down, fall down to the downside. So that's just the critical area in Ethereum. Can it hold this critical area that it's sitting on right now, or does it come below it, then come back up and do something like that? That would be very bearish. That's very critical to get back above that 200 day and above that 1692 horizontal support. and confirm on top of it, or you're going to have a bearish downside target of all the way down there. We'll just move that into the future to current time frame, all the way down there at 1269, right? So that's what's going on there. Look at a little Cardano. You can see Cardano after this nice fake out looks like we got a classic little short-term localized double top. And if we had to move this over here, I would say to the current time frame, like we've been waiting and seeing what was going to happen from up here. It looks like it got that nice little relief rally, but we're coming back down to retest this. And eventually, I think before we make any kind of crazy run up, you got to come down at least to this 43 cents to retest lower support. Like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. Peace and love. See you tonight.